Good morning, everyone. This is your girl, Christina Renee. I'm currently growing in Zone 6B, and I just wanted to show you what my green stalk is currently looking like. Okay, so here we are. I currently started flipping my green stalk just to get prepared for some things that were dying out and some things that just got destroyed by pests. Okay, so what we have here, as you can see, my chamomile is thriving. I've went on ahead and harvested some of that this morning already. A new friend is these peppers. Let me show you. These are the cayenne longs. So we've got a few peppers on here already. Straight out the gate. So moving along, we have the stevia still. I just harvested that yesterday. And let me tell you, it's growing. Um, I don't know if I showed you guys the last time. I had harvested the lettuce, and like the lettuce is already coming back. It's making its comeback. And next time I harvest it, it'll be like the third or fourth time. I don't know. In these pockets here, I had put in a pepper plant, a bell pepper, another bell pepper. We put some seeds in here for banana peppers. We'll see how that works out for us. And then I've decided to let the dill go to seed. So it's flowering right now, which is great for the pollinators. I love them. By the way, they are bullying me right now. And I need to get out their way because it is almost 9 o'clock. And yeah, I should have been out of here, right? Um, like I said, down there is the seeds. Here we have chives. Here we have the sage that I put down at the bottom because my predators that like to crawl on the ground do not like sage, apparently, nor do they like mint. So, or the dill. They don't like the dill. They tried the dill. They didn't like the dill. Nor do they like onions, which is on the other side of that dill. Okay. So, this is where that sage used to be. I moved it. So we put another bell pepper in here. We have tomatoes, you guys. And if you can look, that one has been here the longest. And it is still not ripe. Oh my gosh. I'm really like, I really can't wait. But let me bring you closer so you can see all the tomatoes. We've got plenty of tomatoes. And this is a bush tomato that I got at the store. So, and it still has little tomato plants that are still growing. And they are huge because I thought this was going to be a cherry tomato like my other cherry tomatoes. And this is bigger than anything else that I have over here. So, okay, that's that. We got lemon balm back there. It's being hidden by everything else. This down here is a new mint. Believe me, the the predators tried the mint too. They did not like it, and that's the chocolate mint, you guys. So these are another tomato. I think I started this one off. Yes, I started this one off. It is not giving me any tomato plants as of yet, but I think it was stunted because of everything else that's grown above it. But that's fine. It was also stunted because I really had it in the house, not really taking care of it too well. But it looks like it wanted to live, so I said, well, let live and do whatever. Okay, so we found out what this was, right? I bought a pack of seeds off of Amazon for strawberries, and I just sprinkled some in there. So that's what these are. But what kind of strawberries? Well, we don't know. So moving right along, I'm just going to spin it. My marigolds finally blossomed or started to blossom. I don't know. I don't know what this one is doing right here. Can you see that? What is it doing? I don't know. But this one has yet to blossom. So I thought, just like every other plant that I've grown, that the marigolds would, you know, spring forward, but they have not. This is another sage plant, you guys. I am really contemplating pulling that from the top and putting that down here in the bottom by my squash plant, but all the way at the bottom, right there. So just like the other one, it can be on the bottom. And I could put another pepper plant up here. I have so many pepper plants, it's ridiculous. But they're just sitting in the house. And so instead of not letting them come to the dance, why not let them come to the dance? This right here, you guys, and I don't know if you can see this. This right here is my sun gold tomato. You guys, this thing is huge. But in all fairness, I also have it on the third tier. Now it's given me like 3 tomatoes so far. But only 3 of my tomatoes have started blushing. But guess what? We got so many more coming up. But I'm not even gonna mind. So, yeah. That's the sun gold right here. There was some spinach in this pocket here, but it died. And I don't know. It's got this one weird thing right here. Oh, it's tied up with the carrots and everybody else. So it looks like it's trying to go to seed. What y'all think? Okay, either way. It's really hot outside. I don't know why. I wanted to let it grow. I should have probably pulled it by now. But hey, it wanted to be great, so I was going to let it. This is my squash. It is on the second tier of my greenstalk, you guys. And I probably should stake it up at some point in time. I don't know, but I've had 2 male flowers, no female flowers, no female fruit. Possibly a third. And I still don't see any females coming forth. But it's giving me a nice harvest. Maybe, oh, maybe, wait a minute. Maybe this one is a female, right? Because look at that compared to that. I don't know if, can you see it? That compared to that. Okay, maybe I will get another squash. I just harvested a squash yesterday. And when I tell you that thing was huge, it was bigger than the rest of them. I hand pollinated that one though. Hey, you guys, look. Hey, it's Basil. Hey, Basil. Look, it's still looking good. And it's tucked away spot. It's sharing the spot with the marigold that's growing huge. So let's back it up so you can get that. That one marigold is coming out of that one basil pot. So we still got some stevia up here, right? And this is also part of the sun gold tomatoes. So you can see some flowers up here. So the sun gold is really doing a good job. I guess because it's been also raining. Like, this is my first year. So if anybody has any kind of tips or anything for me, let me know. Those are my green bunching onions.
Hi guys.
Down there. And that's my red onion. Okay, Corey. So let's keep spinning. Oh, these are my collard greens. It was attacked by some kind of pest. And it had took my collard greens out, child. But I was going to pull it. But then these middle leaves started growing, right? Within 2 days, I had more leaves. And no pest well, little to none pest pressure. Plus there's leaves in the middle of that. I don't know if you can see that. But, so I decided I'm going to let it be great. And I guess I can find a place for something else. And it's sitting right next to my stevia, by the way. Okay. This right here is a cherry tomato that I did start. And if you can see it growing out. And so because I put these out kind of late, I don't expect them to, what the heck is that? I don't know. But you know what? It looks like one of the flowers from the tomatoes. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's one of the flowers. You see it? Okay. So I'm going to keep going. Yeah. We're going to just keep it moving, you guys. We're going to plant, we're going to pull some other stuff out. So I am definitely going to pull out this guy right here and put him in the bottom and find a space for him there. I am definitely going to go ahead on and remove these, whatever strawberries these are. Find the ones with the best roots, and the rest can go for worm food because I do compost, and I could put a plant there. And of course, I gotta, yeah, where those red onions are. I totally forgot about them. Just gonna pull those out and put another plant there because I had over 36 pepper plants and they all seem to want to be great. I mean, a few of them have died back, but you know, whatever. So, in addition to my green stalk, I have done some container stuff. So, of course, we got my strawberries. The leaves look luscious, don't they? So, I keep watering it. It's real cute. Not a whole lot of strawberries. And then the strawberries were really small. Like, I really wanted some really big strawberries, but they were small. So, we're going to drop you down here, right? In this first bag right here, we have potatoes. Just an experiment. I had a potato, it had some eyes on it. I said, why the hell not? And threw it in a bag. And there you have it. This right here is basically two tomatoes. Um, I've got the one here that I started from seed, right? Then we have marigolds all the way around, right? And I thought, this is going to be so cute. It's going to grow up from between the marigolds and boom, it's going to be beautiful. But then one of the plants, and I can't remember which sucker this was, had grew a really long sucker, you guys. And I just stuck it in the dirt. And it was super small at the time. But now, as you can see, it's actually trying to flower. And it's doing it before my actual plant. Like, good God. Them suckers be trying to, they ain't no suckers for real. Okay. The bees, the pollinators are bullying me, you guys. Help me. Somebody help me. Okay, so this is, I believe this is a cherry tomato that I planted. And it's in here, it's trying to do its thing and be great. But here, right here, is a sucker. Once again, I had two major suckers that were growing on my tomatoes. One of them is from the sun golds, and another one is from just a cherry, and that I grew. And so, yeah, I just let them be great, whatever. This right here is two peppers, which we're going to help the one pepper out because we're going to just turn it. Great thing about containers, you can just turn them over, turn them around. So that's two. The original pepper that was in here, as you can see that little greenery right there, got attacked. I think it was by a squirrel. But it did not survive and make it. This one wanted to live, it made it. And this one was an extra one I had in the house, so I just plopped it in the dirt. And it started doing good. That is a tomato that I just put out not too long ago. I think it's been out a week, maybe 2 weeks. But I said, if you guys are still in the house after all the abuse that I've done, trying to be great, guess what? I'm going to let you be great. I'm going to put you in some dirt. So, that's all for the front. I'm sorry, I meant to say that's all for the back. So, one more time, the view for the back patio. All right. Now, let's take you to the front. Okay, you guys. Now we're out to the front of the yard. And what I have decided to do was grow some more stuff. So say hello to the okra. I got more marigolds out here, but I also have bush beans as well. And then if we come down here, oh, I've got to get a weed whacker so I can get rid of that. Um, we have some nasturtiums, and we also have some flowers. Uh, can't remember what kind of flowers. I didn't tag them. Nope, didn't do none of that. So don't ask. They just real luscious and cute looking right now. So that's what we got going on for the front. And I have other experiments going on too, right? So even though this is my first year gardening, I have totally fell in love with this stuff. And yeah, so I'm excited about everything that's going on. Oh, by the way, did you know nasturtiums are edible? So yeah, I really feel like maybe I want to plant more in here because it looks so bare right now. But I was told nasturtiums can get really big, and this is just probably the beginning. So maybe I shouldn't do anything to them. Because those flowers are super tiny, and now they're big, way bigger. So I'm just going to try to have patience. So, ooh, my hair's just been flopped all over the place, honey. But since gardening, I've learned something very valuable. It's a hard pill to swallow, honey. I've learned that I've got to be patient. I am definitely one of those people that's like, I got to get it now. Okay, so I've got to get it now. And I want things to hurry up and boom, 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 boom. Come, 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 come. And it's very frustrating when I go out and I look at my tomatoes and only one is blushing, but there's a whole bunch more on the vine, you know, or when something seems to be growing really slow. And I'm like, I don't know if I got time to wait on you. You need to hurry up and get up and grow now. I feel that. And honestly, it's not about my time, it's about God's time, right? So I'm trying to deal with that. A lot of things have happened in my life. And I think this year has been one of the toughest years that I faced. It's been emotional. It's been a roller coaster up and down. You want to do things and then it doesn't work out. And you're like, ugh, why? Why won't it work out for me when I want it to work out? And you feel like it's not fair. Things keep happening. As you can see, my house is not perfect. I am really trying my best. I've had a tree fall on my house for my birthday, of all things. My roof needs to be fixed now because of it. Well, it needed to be fixed before, but really now. And it destroyed my back patio. And I think after the tree fell, the only thing standing was that greenstalk. And I was just so happy to see it. But I'm working on it, right? And this is not perfect. But by the grace of God, right? My blood pressure is getting back under control. It was super high. I suffer from high blood pressure, but for almost 17 years of my life. And it hasn't been perfect at all. Medication. That's not helped. And um, so I've decided to make a lifestyle change. And it's not a popular opinion, right? Um, and I learned that my job environment was super stressful. Um, my lifestyle beforehand was super stressful, and I had to do things for me. And one of the things that was really stressful was going to the grocery store. I remember walking into the grocery store with 150 bucks, trying to get groceries for the week. And everything that I wanted, they either didn't sell it or it was way too expensive. And I had to make choices. And I have 3 kids. It's not just me. I got 3 kids. So how was I going to feed my 3 kids and myself with $150? And the cheap options, they're so unhealthy. They're so loaded with sodium, so loaded with unhealthy sugars. And when I started looking up labels, I realized this food, my lifestyle, it's killing me. It's killing me. And it shouldn't. I grew plants because it brought me peace. It brought beauty to my life. And then I'm the type of person that if I can't find what I want, I do it myself. Or I'll try. That okra plant that you saw, I planted that because I get tired of going to the store and wanting okra. And they don't sell it here. I mean, they started to, but it's the season. When the season is over with, I doubt that they're going to get any more. I've lived in Ohio for 7 years. And this is my first year finding okra without it being a holiday like Christmas or Thanksgiving.
No, you still got food in there. Move.
Now, on top of all that, so I grew it myself. I got okra seeds. And I know everybody wants to put it in a perfect timing situation. Oh, the pollinators are out front too. But no. My collard green plant has blessed us abundantly, and it's not the season for me to eat collard greens just yet. I normally eat those in the fall. But I've taken them off, the leaves off, and I've preserved it. And every time it gives me at least one good leaf, I try to harvest it, preserve it by freezing it and moving on. Because I figured at some point in time, if it keeps producing, my bag of frozen collard greens will grow. And it has. So if you're here, you're going through something, trials, tribulations, whatever. Child, the birds then came out, and I do not do birds, I'm sorry. But if you're going through something, you can grow it. I didn't think I had a green thumb. I killed a lot of houseplants just to get here. But I'm here. And it is just simply me. And I can't wait to try a whole bunch of other stuff. And this venture that I'm on, I'm happy. So, if I can make it in life, you can too. Peace and blessings.